Hello everyone, my name is Fatima and welcome back to the Race Edit. And if you're new here, welcome to the Race Edit and welcome to a new video. Oh my gosh, you guys, I literally started recording and I realized I didn't press start. Bruh. um, Hi. I'm so excited. I don't know what it is about this weekend that's making me feel so positive. Maybe I just have like a lot of energy right now, but I am so freaking fracky excited for this weekend. I think maybe just because I like COTA. I like Texas. I wish I was there, but don't worry, I will be there one day. Mark my words. This is a great racetrack. I thoroughly enjoy watching the races. I feel like everyone gets really excited for them. It's gonna be an interesting race. I don't know. I'm like so excited and positive, and I don't know why because I'm a Ferrari fan and we've been going through it this year. I'm not gonna lie, but positivity will always get you far in life. I stand by that. I don't care. I don't care. However, y'all remember when both Leclerc and Hamilton got disqualified? That weekend? Yo, that weekend almost took me out. I went from like super high highs and then knocked down. They said you are disqualified, and I was like, oh my god. I, oh my gosh, you guys, no, that day, I've never been so online in my life, I swear, until that day. I was in spaces. I don't go on spaces. I was in spaces like, what does this mean? When it got announced that I think his car was, oh, what was wrong with his car? Was it underweight? I cannot even remember what it was. It was a slam dunk disqualification. I remember that, and I was just like, there's just no way. There's just no way. And guess what? There was a way. He was disqualified. I was really in spaces. I was like praying to the Formula One gods. I said, please don't do this to me right now. I needed a win. It was like, I just, and I just remember after that, I went to the living room and I just sat there in silence. And my sisters were like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm so fine. I was not fine. She was far from fine. She was hurt. She was hurt. So today's video is really just me sending positivity out into the world because I need a good weekend for Ferrari. I need a good weekend for Lewis Hamilton. I need a good weekend for Oscar Piastri. I just need a win. I need a win this weekend from all my drivers. The drivers that are on my roster, I need a win from them, and I need us to do well because the season's almost over, and what the hecky? What the heck? So yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't made predictions all year, y'all. Can you believe that? All year I haven't made a singular prediction on this channel. Should I? You guys know I believe in the power of the tongue. Ooh, I don't want to jinx anything, but since I'm in a great, happy mood, I might make an unserious prediction. Remember those? Oh my gosh, I need to bring that back. I'm going to bring back my unserious predictions, I think, for 26 because new era, new regulations, everything will be up in the air. So I believe that every single week, race week we have is going to be all up in the air as well because nobody's going to really be knowing what they're doing except for maybe one or two teams. We'll see. Who knows? And we're going to have an 11th team. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, with that being said, we know the weather's going to be, there's a heat hazard. Is there not a heat hazard for COTA this weekend? We know it's going to be insane, the weather. So how my unserious predictions work, for those of you guys who don't know or who are new here, is I make my top 3 predictions, unserious predictions. Heike, I think I used to do my top 10, but I'm not doing that. That's a lot. I'm going to make my top 3, my podium predictions, and then we see how well I fare. So, unserious but serious. I'm gonna say who's gonna win Sunday's race because if we're gonna follow my motto from last year, I'll never put him below top 3. I don't care if it's unserious or serious. I'm so sorry. I lead positivity. It's going to be Lewis Hamilton's gonna win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds about right. Then we're gonna have Oscar Piastri. Mm-hmm. Well, that's not very unserious though, is it? That's quite. I'm just saying my top 3. Okay, let's be so serious right now. Unseriously. I have a lot of energy. What's going on? Okay. Unserious, I'm gonna have to say Lewis Hamilton wins. Then I'm gonna say, this. And then I'm gonna give it to Yuki Tsunoda P2. I'm gonna give it to Yuki. He deserves. And then I'm gonna say Now, this could very well happen since things have been happening this year. People have been on podiums, I've never been on podiums. No, for real. Nico, what the heck? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give it to a rookie, and I'm gonna say it's going to be Oliver Behrman. Because I think he's one of the few rookies who hasn't had a podium this year. But you've seen, this has been such a fun year if you're not a Ferrari fan. Yeah. It has been such a fun year, but that's my big three for my unserious predictions. I just feel like everything's so up in the air because everyone has just been doing things that they've never done before. Like, it's crazy. But really, what I wanted to do for this video is just kind of share my appreciation for Formula One, for the motorsport world, and for just like my love for it. Everything that I've been able to witness, view, accomplish, be a part of, like, it's just been such a wonderful ride. And I'm just so happy. So one is I want to share my love for motorsport in general. I think it's such a wonderful industry. I think the people who are in this industry truly love what they do, from the racers to the engineers, mechanics to presenters to just everything in between. I feel like everyone who's in this industry truly loves what they do, and it's been such a there's been so many wins this year, I feel like, especially for women in motorsport specifically, and like it's just been so wonderful to witness. And I've had my little dabbles in like working within the industry this year, and it's just been so magical. And everyone who's a part of this truly loves what they do, and it's just so great to like see people in their truth and see people be passionate about something. It's so wonderful to see. I want to share my love for all the social media channels who are really doing their big one in promoting the sport. May it be commentary, may it be creating, may it be fashion, may it be food, may it be music, art, design, mechanics, the whole shebang. Everyone who's done something social media wise because they love it in respect has also been promoting their respective series, and I think that's really great to see. I think that's really great to see. I think it's great to see how much the industry has blown up over the past few years. Again, you guys know that like I started this channel maybe 2.5 years ago now, and even in the time that I started doing this to where it is now, it's just beyond my belief. Not my channel, just like the industry in itself. It's like I can't go anywhere without seeing something Formula One or motorsport related in general. I truly can't. Like, we are in a boom, and I love it because this is something that I'm a part of. Me? I love that. I truly love that. Shout out to everyone who goes to all the races. Yeah, you guys are real ones because those weekends are hectic. And I always go back and forth on which I love watching the races online. It would be I don't know, being a spectator like physically on the grounds there. I feel like there's only a certain amount of tracks that I would love to go to. Of course, I would love to go to the Montreal Grand Prix because hello, I'm in Canada. I have to support my home Grand Prix. Spa, you guys know I love Spa. I just ooh. I Brazil, are you kidding? Brazil and Singapore specifically, when I tell you I am going to Singapore next year, I'm seeing it right now because there's no way I can't. There's just no way I can't. I'm going to Singapore, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to extend my stay in Singapore and just explore the country itself, and I'm just gonna have a grand old time because I need to go to Singapore and I need to see a night race, the Singapore Grand Prix in person. Yeah, wow. I felt that very passionately. Silverstone would be a dream, but my golly, those prices are through the roof. But no, I guess I don't really know. I was bored and I was recording something else, and I was like, let me just shout out Formula One real quick. Let me just shout out motorsport real quick. Let me just shout out the automotive industry real quick because it's been great. It's been great seeing so many people like casually turn into like F1 fans around me, and that's probably because I'm forcing them to, but whatever. Sorry. If you're gonna be my friend, if you're gonna be in my life, like, this is part of my life. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did host an event, as you guys know, earlier this year, and I'm gonna host another event. I'm so excited because I think it's due time now to host another event for all my wonderful Canadian Formula One fans. There's so much that I want to do. This is really, truly, oh, this is an old school yap session, y'all. I haven't done this in a long time. I really haven't. Oh, we have to talk about, so Plus44 dropped their line for COTA. This is my favorite drop, I think, for Plus44. They had, minus their Japanese drop, was it last year, I think? I want to say it was last year. That was a great drop. I'm like, as much as I love Lewis Hamilton, Plus44 hasn't been my favorites. Some of the things I'm just like, don't know if I love. Do love Almave. Do you guys, did I tell y'all that I got my Almave? That I bought Almave? I can't remember. I may have just told my TikTok that and my Instagram that, but I don't know if I told you guys that. I had bought Almave for, as a gift, as a prize for one of the games at my event, but unfortunately the time that I ordered it versus the timeline for shipment, actually no, it wasn't me. I ordered it in time, but it just wasn't delivered in time, unfortunately, and so I had to email them and be like, hey y'all, you never delivered my order. And they were really lovely, and they delivered it. Once they got my email, they responded swiftly, and I got my order. But by then my event was over and I had 2 bottles of Almave, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do with this? So it's just been chilling in my room. But they're really, I did try it because I was like, I knew I want to try it, and it's really good actually. So I did a taste review on the amber, but I still have the blanco, which I'm gonna do a taste review on as well. I think I'm gonna do that maybe this week. We'll see. I haven't finished the amber yet. I hate opening one bottle before finishing another, so that's the reason why I haven't done the blanco one yet, even though it's been a couple of months. But we'll do it. We'll do it. So like I said, Plus44 hasn't been my favorite, but this line drop, and maybe because, again, oh, that was another video, but y'all gonna hear this too. I swear to goodness, I am ahead of my time. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I love country music down. I have, this is like random facts that you guys do not know about me. I love all genres of music. I'm very open to all genres of music. Like, if I like a song, I like a song. Simple as that. Country music, back in like 2016, I was like, all right, there has to be, like, you know, when, remember that era when everyone's like, country music sucks? I was like, I like some pop country, and I liked the ones that, you know, broke through the commercial space as well. But in 2016, I made a sound decision to listen to some country albums, and ever since then, I've enjoyed country music, and I've always had like, I have like a Pinterest page, a board of like Stetsons of things country, prime country things that I want. And I have been curating that board for many, many years. And so this country boom that we're all in, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, when I get all my country stuff, it's gonna be like, you're a bandwagoner, and I'm not a bandwagoner. I just truly love the style. I like the music. I enjoy it a lot. But I say all of that to say is that this Plus 44 drop is one of my faves of his. And another one that I really enjoyed, and this one was I don't really pay attention to Daniel Ricciardo, and that's not anything to do with him. That's just, he's not my driver. He's never been my driver. I thought he was funny, but he just wasn't my cup of tea really. But I was scrolling through Instagram really fast yesterday, and it came by an ad for Enchant. Oh my gosh, what is that word? Enchant. Is it not Enchante? Enchante for his brand. I came across an ad for his brand, and I was like, cool. And I swiped back up, and I was like, wait, I'm digging these sweaters. So then I went on his brand's page, and I was like, wait, Danny Rick, I'm kind of vibing with this. So this was a surprise for me. So I think I'm gonna have to buy some of his sweaters, as well as the issue with Plus44 is that the minute you go on his website, everything's sold out. And I'm like, you guys just have $1,000 to throw away every single time he drops. Because I love you, Lewis Hamilton, but not everything needs to be over $500. I'm so serious. But yeah, I'm so excited for COTA this weekend. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen between the McLarens, because that's going to be interesting. You guys, McLaren's going through it, y'all. Through it. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen between them. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with Verstappen, because he's not going down without a fight. There's been some rumors percolating about Aston Martin, so we'll see. And hey, I'm going to live in my dreams and my delusions and root for Ferrari to this day. And that's all I have to say for you guys. Thank you so much for sitting here and watching me yap for like 15 minutes for no reason. Maybe it was 10, I don't know. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day.